Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series of following Kong Zhaojian, the descendant of the great Confucius, and now known as the Righteous himself, for we are certainly known for having our strong sense of justice and fairness, and not only that, but we are becoming known as a fairly impressive governor, at least in the small northern frontier province that we've been gifted here. Well, maybe not gifted as the right word, but we have been doing a pretty good job in Yanmen of managing the domain, and even fought off a fairly powerful group of bandits that had been besieging the city of Shirong. And so overall, we have been proving ourselves quite capably, and we are hoping to continue to do so in order to land ourselves a higher ranking position perhaps in the future. We are hitting around 40 years old, so we're getting about to the time where I'm hoping that we'll be able to land a kingdom title once we are eligible for it. We are eligible now, but we need to wait a couple more years before we can get a new position. So we're going to be managing this for a little while we build up merit, probably build up some money, and just build up our reputation as a governor and as a scholar. However, while all this is happening, the Empire is in dire straits. As you can see, massive rebellions all across the north here, including some that are fairly nearby to us, so we're going to need to watch out for that. We need to keep this small province in the mountains here that we have safe as much as possible. But I don't know if the Empire is quite on the edge of collapse just yet. Like, there's some strong rebellions going on here in the north, and somewhat to some extent here in the south. But I don't know if it's quite on the level of collapse. However, we are getting close towards the division era, which looks like it's the most likely one to happen in this current situation, but we'll have to see, because things might change depending on, you know, if the emperor dies, for example, and his son takes over. I don't know if his son will be much better. The imperial prince Li Chuan here might not necessarily be better than Li Sui, so we'll see how things like that play out. But for now, I think, you know, we fought off this rebellion. There are some other, you know, rebellions going on in the realm, but currently we are safe, and so we're going to try to manage some things, not just in our own realm, but also with our family here. I probably won't set up marriages for our kids just yet. They're still a little, you know, a little bit younger, so I think we've got some time to try to up our own position before we start to start thinking about that. But we can start thinking about potentially sending our kids to go and perform in the exams. I don't know if girls can, but we can have her study a language. So we'll have our eldest daughter maybe study the Tibetan language. Sure, why not? Maybe we'll get all of our kids studying languages. Maybe we'll get you studying the Tamil language from Nijaraya here, while our other daughter learns from Tenzin. And then Kong Guangsi is still a little bit young. This is our eldest son here. Still a little bit young for that. I don't think he can learn a language just yet, but that is completely fine there. I did notice one thing that is available, and that would be here in activities. We can go participate in Qiao Yuan's debate. So the benevolent Kong Zhaojian, I invite you to the imperial debate in Kangzhou. The pro-Tang movement will win the emperor's favor. Now, we are not part of the pro-Tang movement. We are, I believe, in the advancement movement, but I'm wondering if, and I'm probably going to go and find out, if we can go there and debate on behalf of the advancement movement, is how I'm assuming this would work. So this guy is a pro-Tang movement guy, and we can go to his debate and debate against him in favor of the advancement movement. That's what I'm assuming it is, so I think we are going to go to that. Unfortunately, we have to travel through some realms that are probably not necessarily the safest, But luckily, we have ourselves a new caravan master, or maybe not caravan master, but a new scout, our new forward scout, and that is Anko Washino. Now, she is a Moe person, and which is from like this kind of region, which is near where like modern day like Vladivostok is. And she ended up in our court after her uncles essentially betrayed her father. Her father was like a chieftain. Her uncles betrayed them, killing her father, killing her brothers. She had to escape and ended up, as you can see, killing one of her own kin in the process. But yeah, she's basically becoming like, a traveler, a woods witch, a forest fighter. You can see like, so she spent some time traveling, knowing her way around the roads and the wilds as well, and obviously is going to be quite capable in this position. I think that it might be worth hiring some mercenaries along the way, though. It's going to come from our treasury, but I'm okay with that. And then I'll probably get ourselves a mountaineer as well. I don't want to face any danger on this route, and considering this current situation of the land, I think it would be wise to do so. So we've got a mercenary captain here. Captain Bukatu Salji of the Mongol band is going to be escorting us to where we need to go. So debate to fresh starts. Yeah, we are going to ensure that the future of the hegemony of Tang is steered in the right direction. So I can't wait is what we are thinking here. This is going to be our first time doing a debate. Ooh, we are passing very close to where a rebel army is besieging the fort of Lingqiu. So we'll have to be a little bit careful about that. The Chengdexi Divergent. Small changes in dialect, slightly different customs. It was easy to miss at first. Over time, small changes led to large ones, however, and now the Han living in Chengdexi, Chengdechi, have begun to identify themselves as of that culture. That's interesting. And this shepherdess Jingzhen is the one. Oh, well, look at this in there. Interesting religion. Avatamsaka. This is a Buddhist religion. Regard the Flower Garland Sutra as the supreme source of truth. How's this? Where's this culture popping up? Oh, it's going to be right in the lands that were... Oh, no, just north of us here. Interesting. So a little bit of a northern divergent culture has appeared here. Well, that's interesting to see. We will see how this situation develops. Are any of these people? Yeah, okay. Some of these rulers are of this new Chengdechi culture here. All right. Our daughter, nope, not our daughter, our courtier, Hao Bianzhen, is being taught by Zhang Hao. All right, let's see. We have arrived at the debate. Let's see who the guest list is. We've got the intendant Sui Rong. We've got the intendant Wu Chuan Lu, Governor Li Gao. Yeah, we've got some impressive and important people in here. But obviously, we are going to be the most impressive of them all. So what are our options? Increase movement power or gain elder. I don't think we need to gain an elder. I do want to maybe increase my movement power. So that could be useful for us in terms of our positioning in the realm. I've arrived in Kangjiao for the debate. Already, debaters practice their speeches in tight huddles, with great families set out to claim the finest lodgings, while a procession of carts loaded with vegetables and meats move noisily towards the market. It is time I prepare as well. Perfect opportunity to relax. Oh, nice. We lose some stress because we're patient. That's a decent amount of stress as well. So I guess this is like kind of the preparation before the debate. Setting the stage, it's called here. Ooh, look at this. Ah, cool. So Governor Shao Yuan and Intendant Sui Rong. I believe Sui Rong is the leader of the advancement movement, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where we can see that. Maybe there probably is somewhere where we can see. I know we can see it in let's see. It's probably like it's definitely somewhere in here. No family circuits. No families. Where the heck is oh, is it in the situation? The dynastic cycle? Political movements. Yeah, okay. Finally found it. So we are part of the advancement movement. That's expansion. That's conservative. There we go. Okay, that's what we're on now. Okay, looks like this is not Suiyu. This is... Anyways, I don't know. Somebody, I'm not sure exactly who these people debating are, but I guess we're going to try to participate anyways. We'll just have to see how things go. Everywhere I go, the chatter of scholarly debate follows. Two particularly heated voices rise above the crowd, and I turn a corner to find Prefect Sun Wenxiao and Gentleman Li Huiseng, two notorious academic rivals, locked in yet another fiery argument, namely, who wrote the most distinguished study on generals of ancient and modern times. The prefect catches my eye and asks, well, which text do you prefer, Kong Jiaojian? I enjoy both in equal measure. Let's see, the gentleman or the prefect? This guy, he's from the Sun family. They're not particularly prestigious, although this guy's relatively well learned. This guy, but he's not very, oh no, he's callous, he's arrogant, but he is just. Lawful evil for sure, but this guy is fickle, compassionate, and lustful. Not a very good guy either. I think we gotta go, well, I mean, obviously this guy's the way more of a better scholar, so I don't think we can possibly be truthful and say that we appreciate this guy's work as much. Obviously the prefect's works are better, and that's just based on his skill. Liu Chonggui, a representative of the Pro-Tang movement, corners me on my way out of the study. The smug expression on his face tells me that he has been waiting for the chance to strike against an unsuspecting scholar. Ooh, you are trying to strike against the wrong scholar here, Prefect Liu Chonggui. We are going to slay you with our words, hopefully. No one understands the spring and autumn annals better than I. Kong Zi's words are not simple recording of events. His subtle phrasing exalts the virtuous and condemns the wicked. Don't you agree? You are asking a descendant of the man himself. There's no room for fantasy here. Oh, yeah, look at this. We can increase. We make a fool of the upstart. Increase the advancement movement power by 10. We gain 100 learning lifestyle experience, and we're already maxed out on our trait here. He would become our rival. I think we need to, yeah, I think we're gonna, if he's gonna try to ambush us, I think that we will knock him down. You make a fool of the upstart. Oh, there is something here. Find Elder. To the benign Kong Jiaojian, your virtues and wit are known to all under heaven. I'm seeking advice and patronage from you. I will be thankful to become your humble disciple. Governor Yu Jianshu, an 83-year-old man, wants to become our disciple. Oh, you know what? He's gregarious, he's temperate, he's patient. I think we can accept that. We'll start taking some disciples. He's an old man, he's a bit rakish. We'll give him that, but if he wants to, I don't see why not. Seems to be a good man. I think we'll only accept disciples who are worthy. Like, we're not just gonna take anybody, but if they have decent traits, then that I think that we can accept. And we have gained a favor hook on Governor Li Gao. I watched my fellow subject, Prefect Zhang Zhongmao, recite the last line of his poem. A crooked trunk reaches skyward, its roots sunk deep, its branches heavy with shadow. A murmur of approval comes from the crowd. Prefect Gong Ya of Shizhao leans close, whispering in my ear, Zhang Zhongmao's poem is no simple image. It hints that the Huang Di Strays from the mandate of heaven, that decay festers unseen. Ooh, this guy is maybe, you know, with all the rebel and like rebel activity and the fact that the Huangdi is obviously not a good emperor here. This guy here, Prefect Zhang Zhong Mao, is actually taking, I guess you could call it a principled stand, but that is a risky move to take. A clear mockery of our intendant. I will seek his counsel in private. You gain subtle counsel for 5 years. You gain 15 opinion. Who is this guy? He is temperate, content, and chaste. That's decent traits, but wait, a chaste seducer? How the heck did he get that trait combination? Oh, and look at this. Looks like one of his brothers was gored by a boar's tusk. Wow. Come now, it is but art. I'm curious. I don't know. This is the ambitious option. A clear mockery. But I don't know. Maybe we take a more subtle option here and see what we can learn from this guy, because I do think we're, you know, Zhao Jin is not blind to like what's going on. Like he understands that, you know, the realm is in trouble, and so I think getting some counsel from some other person here is worth considering. So yeah, well, oh, there's some strange person there. I make my way through the crowd, hoping to secure a good vantage point of the ensuing debate. The advancement movement occupies the end of the debate hall. Some shuffling and muttering later, I find myself among my peers. Governor Xiao Yuan and Intendant Sui Rong stand before each other. Oh, but Xiao Yuan just died in his sleep 2 days ago, 2 days before the debate. Oh, and this guy was probably like one of the main guys in our debate. Oh, that's why his hunchbacked kid here, Xiao Yanxi, showed up there on the oh man, interesting. Okay, I wonder who will win. Well, we'll see. Yeah, look at this. The kid is there in place of his father, I guess. We're engaged in the debate. Looks like it's going in favor of the... I'm not sure exactly which one here. Activity log. Let's see. After a brief respite, the announcer summarizes the debate and, without explicitly stating it, makes it clear that Intendant Sui Rong is the winner of the debate. Yeah, well, he's the only one left alive, because our leader, Xiao Yuan, is dead. So it's, I mean, I imagine it's not difficult to win a debate when your opponent is dead. It's too bad it didn't, like, allow us to, oh wait, no, is this guy our leader? Maybe this guy is our leader. Maybe the other guy was the leader of the other one here? Yeah, okay, maybe this guy is our leader. Okay, well, I guess we won by default then. Our position remains secure for now. We gained 60 merit. Nice. We didn't really... Oh, we got some influence and stuff, so not too bad. Nothing crazy out of that, though. But you know what? We participated in the debate. We're not the leader of the movement or anything like that, so... Oh man, look at all the different options we have here as well. Inspection, local examination... Mental break, dark thoughts. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as all my sins. I feel like I must put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? I need a night in my study, yeah. I mean, we're gonna go with that. That's how we reduce our stress. Just by, you know, studying, learning, doing what we can to practice here. Oh, the rebels are... You know what, we might be able to... I wonder if our army can go in and stop this rebel movement here. Thank you, Anko, for getting us back home safely here. Do we have enough troops? Oh, we do have some champions now, which is nice. I figured out a way to get us some champions, and that is by employing a stable master. So I've got Tenzin Drakchi as our stable master, and that gives us +2 number of knights. So that is actually the only way that we've been able to get ourselves knights, because we're a civilian governor, but now that is going to be a nice little boost to our power. I don't know if our 514 men will be enough. Outliving a... No! Kong Renzi. Oh, no. Oh, we take a critical stress break. That's rough. Oh, he was sickly. Our poor son. Oh, man. Not great, but... Alright. Okay, do we want to send some aid over here? Could we possibly win? The chances are even. How are they defending it? Oh, because we won't have the backup of the... Oh, that's such a risk. Potential battle, the chances are even. Army starving, better commander, higher quality. Maybe we have to hold our troops back to... I think we have to hold our troops back to defend our land. I don't know if we can go on the offensive here. I'd like to, but oh, look at that. Here we go. Nice. So we finished the hillside fields and the chapel that we had started building originally, and now we have gained some merit points and governor experience, which is pretty good. I mean, our merit is already looking fairly decent. We might be able to achieve 4th rank here. I don't think we'll be able to manage to get much higher than that within Zhao Jian's lifetime, but it's looking good. And then our governor experience is also looking good. We're almost at level 1. So yeah, not too bad actually. Things are going pretty well for us here. We'll let a little bit more time pass. We do have a bit of money. I probably could... Oh, but we had a... Oh, well, we had another son here. Kong Xiao Zong. Yeah. Okay, I like that name. Unfortunately, comes just after poor Renzi passed away. It's a tough time, this period of time here. You can make a request. Ooh, well, for gold, for candidate score? Your candidate score increases by 40. That could be nice. I am willing to do that. And we can request support to host a local examination. I would actually be down for that as well. I think holding a local examination could be cool. We will be the host this time. Instill virtue. Nice. How beyond Jen. There we go. Nice. So we can host a local examination for free. So we are absolutely going to do that here, and we'll host it in Yanmen. And we don't need to spend any money on anything there. Since it's free, we should absolutely maximize it. So extreme grade, the passing grade for the exams is very high, eliminating a lot of entrants. You will earn a lot more legitimacy on completion, yeah. Scout talent or favoritism. You will attempt to further the chances of your dynasty members. Or scout talent, you will seek to discover talent among selected individuals from across the realm. What is this? You will attempt to further the chances of your dynasty members. I'm not sure exactly how that works, since our dynasty members are not participating yet. Like they're all too young. But I'll try it anyways, just to see, because maybe it still works somehow. And then we'll go. I think there was not that many guests that were going to be showing up, but we'll see. Oh, guest list. Yeah, there's 22. There's a few showing up. Hey, 84. Oh, actually, okay. Well, lots of people showing up. Very cool. Yeah, we've got lots of governors and ward heads. Nice. Yeah, okay. People are showing up. We'll definitely need to make sure. Oh man, maybe. Okay, we might actually be able to beat that army now. They have lost quite a few troops to do that, and I wouldn't mind getting rid of them before they can come for us. Raise all armies. Let's see. Do we send Shihua? Why is oh, because he's the only one who's not like participating in it? No, yeah, Shihua is not he's 0. Yeah, okay, all of our other commanders are busy participating in the examination apparently, so they're not going to be able to lead the army. Shihua, you are an excellent spy master, but I don't trust you to lead our army into battle. No offense or anything there, but while we're preparing for that, I think we probably could get something building over here in our estate. Domicile income could be decent. Powerful family rating could be good. A market, a herbal hall. But I'm going to pick things that make sense. A pagoda. A pagoda could make sense. We are, you know, kind of a religious garden. A stables, a workshop, a storage barn, pastures, ancestral gate. We can't make the ancestral gate. So I think I'm leaning towards maybe a pagoda. Tax per level of devotion. Okay. That seems good. Domicile influence. Ah, the bonuses here seem fine. So I think maybe we'll... Yeah, let's get a pagoda here. Tea garden, ancestral sign, pagoda. We're definitely not maxing out the best buildings here, but we are picking ones that make sense. Inept governance. We probably can't go and deal with it just yet, but we will be able to deal with that hopefully at some point here. Prospective government officials line the streets of Daijiao. The city comes to life, made vibrant by the entrance, fine silk robes, and beautiful courtesans who accompany them. To pass the imperial exam is to prove a thorough understanding of the 5 virtues that serve as the pinnacle of Confucian learning. This is not a matter of recital, but a nurturing of virtuous belief and moral conduct. The assembly awaits. Oh, Tenzin Drakji displayed masterful bow technique. I cannot help but wonder what manner of candidates might try their hand at the examination. The 4 ways of selecting an official will no doubt determine the candidate's favor with the examiners. As their governor, I have the power to determine what qualifies as good virtues. Those who are descendants of the Son of Heaven, of course. Every entrant of your dynasty. Well, that... Yeah, we gain some renown. I will defer to the examiner's judgment. I think we'll go with that, because nobody from our dynasty is participating anyway, so... Well, we'll go with that option. There's only 5 people participating, and 2 of them are our guys. You might be a fool. You might be a governor, Kong Jiao Jian, but you are also a false fool. The unprovoked anger expressed by my courtier, Zhu Jie, came as a complete surprise. He has been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this, that even he struggles. It is calming, we say. Nice. Okay, well, we're a little offended maybe, but yeah, you know, understandable that he might be feeling a little bit. Maybe we will scout for talent since nobody from our dynasty is performing in here. There's not really that much talent to be found, though. Yi Fang. I wouldn't mind. Oh, he's our courtier already. Huh, this guy seems decent. He's got the athletic trait. And then who's this? Han Zhang? Okay, ward head. Interesting. Oh, Zhu Jie has made a good impression. Oh yeah, these guys are trying to become Confucian scholars, so... Alright, it's preparation time. Our daughter... Yeah, Kong Zhengzi has gotten the temperate trait, which is good. After rigorous scrutiny to root out any cheating, entrants line up to take the examination. I look out at them from my palace, taking in the sight of their expectant faces and rigid postures. So I like this, and I like to kind of imagine Zhao Jian coming into his own, not only as a governor, but as like this well-respected scholar who is now, you know, no longer participating in the debates, but leading them, and that is, or in the debates and the examination. So he's definitely moved up in the world, and he's becoming very well respected, I imagine. That's pretty cool to see here. Yeah, not very many participants, but a lot of people showed up to I don't know, guess mingle essentially. Oh, there's the rebellion up here. All right, well, doesn't look like we need to worry too much about that. Yifang is high score. Intendant Sun Huan can no longer employ you as an antiquarian. He died of consumption. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Our new liege, Intendant Bian Cheng, has replaced, who has become the new intendant of the Hedong region. And we have gained a learning lifestyle perk. We've already got Scholar, so I do think that it's time to probably start going... I mean, do we want to live a long time? Do we want to go down the whole of body? Not opposed to that, and then maybe go for theologian. If we can get whole of body, we might live long enough to just build up a ton of piety and then like create our own religion on, because we only need to get to what, religious zealous proselytizer, religious icon. Not really sure. Either way, I think we'll go for whole of body first. Plague resistance +5. Carefree. I mean, take the, well, 20% stress loss. No, I think wash your hands. I think we've learned to wash our hands. That's good. So that's how we live around. Greetings, my implacable vassal. You have been a loyal and devoted subject, and I wish to reward you for your service. In recognition of this, I am hereby offering you the position of fiscal commissioner. Oh, love getting that position, because that is a nice chunk of money that's going to get added to us. So, well, actually, it wasn't that much. It was a little bit of a boost, but we end up paying a lot of it out, I think. Let's see. Yeah, where does it say what we get from this? Yeah, we gain +2, but we're basically paying a ton of that out to our liege anyway, so. And it looked like Shanzi came of age. Did I see that right? Oh, hey, and he's actually become relatively capable logistician, tough soldier. I mean, that's decent prowess. Yeah, kid turned out good. Let's give him a position here in our court, maybe as one of our other household guardians. Shanzi. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Nice. Good kid. We'll find a marriage prospect for him. Maybe he could marry Anko. I mean, the mountain boy and the steppe girl. I could see it. I mean, they both. Ooh, they could probably get a courtier with the robust trait. I'm actually not opposed to that. We'll do a matrilineal marriage since this guy's got no dynasty. But yeah, it's a very good chance of the robust trait, but stuttering or possessed is also possible. Regardless, I do think that is, that makes sense. You know, they're both kind of a little bit wild, shall we say. Yeah, what do we got here? Sponsored person. Forge something wondrous. We've got the money. What's this guy? What's his skill? His skill is... doesn't really say. He's got good diplomacy. Yeah, he might be okay. I'll accept. Make regalia. I wouldn't mind getting the regalia. So yeah, let's do that. We'll pay for it. I'm willing to spend the money here. Oh wait, is the examination over? Did I just skip, did I skip past it there? I may have skipped the end of the examination. Interesting. No, oh wait, yeah, we can't accept this. Okay, let's take this contract here. I pore over the litany of complaints sent from Fan Shi, noting accusations against that beggar Shi Ji Wei. how, with hysterical criminality, he has allegedly drained the district of funds. Who is this guy? Shi Jiwei of Fanxi, the magistrate here. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Greedy, wrathful. I should pay Fanxi a visit. Yeah, we probably should. Let's avoid some of this danger. So let's head over. Yeah, we got to deal with this. When I reach Fanxi, I hurry into the offices of the local mayor, Shi Jiwei. Seemingly taken by surprise, the bureaucrat quickly shoos his servants away. Ledgers are clutched in their arms. I've come to verify your administration's accountability, I state, solemnly frowning. Troublesome news, my governor, Shi Jiwei chuckles unconvincingly. The local grandees have swollen tongues and vivid imaginations. Best to simply avoid the noisier ones. You're unworthy of your post, we say. So success, or I'm calling in experts from the capital. We would lose some money. Now I think that we are capable of managing this ourselves, and we don't have the money anyway, so we are going to just remove him of his post. Oh, and we've inherited the district of Fanxi. All packed and proper, we finally come to the point where we can start our journey. There we go. I guess we're back home already. And we've been given Fanxi. Nice. So we actually ended up getting another little realm out of that. So that's good for us anyway. So nice. Things are going relatively well. Oh, the imperial armies look like they've gone and wiped out a decent amount of those rebels, but they're gonna have a chunky army here of just over 5,000 to deal with in Jizhou. So we'll see how they deal with that. What about in the south? Oh, look at these armies here. What's that? That's a good... Oh yeah, look, and then these are rebels as well. The red turbans down here. Just in this little space here, there's got to be, what, 8,000? Maybe, no, probably more. That's got to be close to 10,000 rebels here. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 right there. Probably another 5,000, 6,000. Yeah, that's like 10,000 rebels around there. Just in this one region in the south. And the Imperial Army. Oh yeah, and then there's some down here as well. A couple more. Oh man, the south is in trouble. So the Imperial Army is... Oh no, everywhere's in trouble. Yeah, the Imperial Army's trying to clean up the north, but it's not gonna be enough to handle all of this. Yeah, the realm... Oh man, and disease spreading along the... This is the Yellow River, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, things are looking definitely tenuous here in the Empire. The Emperor is not doing a very good job of managing things. Oh my gosh, look how far in debt he is. Holy crap. He is never getting out of that. That minus 33 per month, and his army's probably going to be... Oh man. Is that ticking the progress along here? I don't know, man. Things are not looking good for the Empire here. The Emperor is so far in debt. Treasury is empty. Things are looking rough. He's lost 2 sisters. Was killed during a siege. Another one was killed during a siege. Man. Yeah, things are looking rough in the Empire, and we're gonna have to see how they continue in the next episode. Until then, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your patience as I trickle this series out a little bit slower than usual, but nevertheless, the story of Zhao Jian, the son of Confucius, or one of the long-descended sons of Confucius, continues in our next episode. See you then.